She opens her mouth and a lie comes out.
Because I'm business-minded, I'm immediately going, okay, well, we didn't plan for everything selling out in under an hour. And so watching those metrics happen in real time, it's already sold out.
But I thought tonight, this was really ridiculous. These are two real imposters.
I appreciate what hard work looks like. I like working hard.
Don't know is the efforts that I've gone to resolve this.
Oftentimes the negative voices, are they saying negative things and then secretly going home and making single skillet spaghetti?
There's a lot that I can forgive.
Meghan Markle was never told within the British royal family what to say or what to wear.
People like Meghan will always stay with the man if there's no better option.
And to be able to show that with all the noise that might happen in the world on a day-to-day basis, real life is still happening behind the scenes.
How good, how embarrassing.
It came and went almost without a trace. Meghan Markle's latest business venture has quietly disappeared, leaving fans and critics alike scratching their heads. Just a few months ago, the Duchess of Sussex launched her own Instagram shop, a carefully curated collection of high-end fashion pieces designed to let her followers emulate her signature style. From cashmere sweaters priced over $1,000 to delicate designer necklaces, every item carried not just a price tag but the aura of royal influence. At first, it seemed like a clever way for Meghan to connect with fans while exploring her own brand outside the royal bubble.
To start being called out for these lies. Shame on Bloomberg. She is painting a fantasy.
But now, the storefront is completely empty. No products, no collections, no explanation. And what's even more intriguing is how silently it happened. This sudden disappearance has sent the internet into a frenzy. Was it a misstep? A reaction to mounting criticism? Or something more strategic, part of a bigger plan we haven't seen yet? Today, we're diving into everything we know about Meghan Markle's Instagram shop, why it faced backlash, and what might have really happened behind the scenes. Meghan first introduced her Instagram shop, called Shop My, back in March 2025. The idea seemed simple. Give her fans a way to shop the exact pieces she wore, from casual outings to red carpet events, all in one convenient place. It wasn't just a collection of clothes. It was a carefully curated lifestyle, reflecting Meghan's taste and her influence as a modern royal turned entrepreneur. The shop featured everything from luxury cashmere sweaters and designer dresses to delicate jewelry, each item handpicked to match her personal style. Meghan described it in interviews as an interesting exploration of how fans could emulate her look while discovering new brands. She emphasized it wasn't about the money, but about sharing inspiration. And yet, the price tags told a different story. Many items were outrageously expensive, with some exceeding $1,000, giving the shop an aura of exclusivity. Fans were initially excited. The concept tapped into Meghan's global influence. Her Netflix show with Love Meghan and her growing lifestyle brand As Ever. For a moment, it seemed like Shop My could become a staple in her empire, a bridge between celebrity fashion and everyday fans. But as attention grew, so did scrutiny, and the very qualities that made the shop appealing also began to spark controversy. The moment people saw Meghan's shop, eyebrows went up. Each item was not only pricey, but carried a subtle touch of royal branding. Sweaters that cost over $1,400, dresses for more than $1,300, and delicate necklaces priced at $500. It was clear this wasn't an average online boutique. And then there was the branding itself. Meghan's royal title was woven into the presentation, giving the impression that the Duchess herself had hand-selected each piece, adding an air of exclusivity and prestige. This combination of luxury and royal association drew immediate criticism. Critics accused Meghan of monetizing the monarchy, saying she was leveraging her royal status to drive sales. Some even argued it blurred the lines she once agreed to maintain when stepping back from royal duties. On the other hand, fans pointed out that she had the right to explore business ventures in her post-royal life, and that her influence alone made these pieces highly sought after. The debate was intense. While some celebrated her entrepreneurial spirit, others questioned whether the shop was appropriate for someone who had sworn to step away from formal royal privileges. And this tension only set the stage for what would happen next. Rapid sales, shocking backlash, and ultimately, the sudden shutdown that left the internet buzzing. Despite the controversy swirling around the shop, Meghan's influence proved undeniable. Almost immediately after Shop My went live, certain items began flying off the virtual shelves. La Lean jeans, a fan favorite, sold over 500 pairs within just 2 weeks. Blue Salt t-shirts disappeared almost as quickly, with more than 300 units moving in a single day. Even some of the higher ticket items, like cashmere sweaters and designer dresses, found buyers who were clearly eager to emulate the Duchess's style. It was a fascinating contrast. While critics criticized the shop for its prices and royal connection, the numbers told a different story. Meghan's fashion choices were clearly driving consumer behavior on a massive scale. Influencers, fashion bloggers, and even casual fans were sharing screenshots, discussing items, and creating a sense of buzz that many brands would envy. The shop became a talking point not just for fashion enthusiasts, but for the wider public. Anyone curious about what the Duchess of Sussex was wearing next. And yet, the sales success also added fuel to the criticism. For some, seeing everyday fans spending hundreds, even thousands of dollars on items endorsed by someone who had stepped away from royal duties felt controversial. Social media debates erupted. Was Meghan truly just sharing her style? Or was the shop a carefully curated profit machine? The juxtaposition of skyrocketing sales and mounting criticism created an unusual tension that only intensified the spotlight on the shop and set the stage for the sudden, quiet shutdown that would shock everyone. As the initial excitement of Shop My settled, the criticism began to pile up. Social media exploded with debates over whether Meghan had crossed the line by blending her royal identity with a commercial venture. Headlines called it monetizing the monarchy, and critics questioned whether she was exploiting the influence that came with her title, even after stepping back from official royal duties. Every post, every shared outfit seemed to spark another round of commentary, with some claiming the prices were excessive and others arguing that her status gave her an unfair advantage over ordinary designers. Even within fan circles, opinions were divided. Supporters argued that Meghan was simply exercising her entrepreneurial spirit, building her brand in a way that was both innovative and relatable. They pointed out that influencers and celebrities around the world had long done similar things: curated collections, high-end collaborations, and limited releases. But the royal connection made Meghan's shop especially scrutinized. The mounting pressure wasn't just online chatter. Industry insiders hinted that the backlash may have influenced Meghan's team behind the scenes, sparking debates about the shop's long-term viability. What began as an intriguing experiment in connecting with fans was rapidly turning into a lightning rod for controversy, creating a situation where every decision, every product launch, was dissected and debated. And while the criticism grew louder, what happened next would surprise everyone, even those following the story closely. Then, almost without warning, the shop disappeared. Meghan's Instagram storefront went completely blank, leaving no collections, no products, nothing but a simple message that read, "This curator has not yet added any collections." The sudden disappearance sent shockwaves through fans and fashion insiders alike. Just weeks before, Shop My had been buzzing with activity, items selling out, and social media full of discussion about the latest pieces Meghan had showcased. Now, it was as if the entire venture had vanished overnight. Speculation immediately began to swirl. Some insiders suggested that the closure was a strategic move, a way to reset and prepare for a bigger, more polished launch under her growing lifestyle brand as ever. Others believed it was a reaction to the mounting criticism, an acknowledgement that the royal connection had made the shop a lightning rod for controversy. Either way, the abrupt shutdown added another layer of mystery to Meghan's post-royal ventures. Fans and critics alike are left wondering, was this the end of ShopMy or simply the beginning of something larger and more ambitious? The silence speaks volumes. And while Meghan has described the shop as an interesting exploration, the absence of any clear explanation only fuels curiosity about what she might be planning next. So, was ShopMy a misstep, a brief experiment, or just the first step in a larger plan we haven't seen yet? Meghan Markle's quiet shutdown has left fans, critics, and fashion insiders speculating about her next move. One thing is clear, whether it's a lesson learned, a response to backlash, or a strategic reset, Meghan's influence remains undeniable. Even in disappearance, she commands attention, sparks debate, and keeps the world watching her every move. The story of ShopMy reminds us that in the world of celebrity and modern royalty, even a seemingly small business venture can make headlines, stir controversy, and drive conversation on a global scale. And while the Instagram shop may be gone, the question lingers: what will Meghan do next? And will the world be ready for it?